All right. So, just to set the scene a little bit, we've got kids who are in college.
Okay.
And to give you a little bit of background on the college, I cannot remember the name of the college, and I don't think that's important, but the founder of the college, which is the college's namesake, is not a great guy, and it's pretty well known from what I can understand. Super racist, misogynistic. Oh, and he was into the occult. And so there is a lot of back and forth in this movie where people are like, this dude is a total douche. And they're like removing his busts and like monuments and stuff of him, like from the school. You've got your fraternities and you've got your sororities, and the main characters are this group of girls. So picture it like mean girls, but they're not mean. They're just like a very close knit group of girls in a sorority together. And in the beginning scene, there's this person named Lindsay. Or is she still alive? Okay, I can't remember who died, but early on in the movie, one of the girls in the group is walking, and somebody starts messaging her on this yik yak yazzie doodah app.
Okay.
And somehow, some way, she doesn't know who the person is, but she has their picture and their contact name stored in her phone somehow. And they're messaging her, and she's walking, and there's a dude behind her, and she kind of knows there's somebody walking behind her, and she just eventually is like, it's the dude behind me, he's gonna kill me. So she whips around, and the dude is turning to go to a house. And so she's like, oh, I guess it wasn't him. And when she like flips back around, she gets like stabbed with an icicle. Giant icicle, and she dies.
Okay.
But like somehow no blood comes out of her, but she struggles enough to make snow angels in the snow as she's dying. So anyway, this sets the scene up. Things are getting dark, things are getting mysterious. You go back to this group of girls, and the main character, her name is Riley, and she clearly has some sort of like a dark past where she was sexually assaulted by someone and was, like most women, pretty much denied of validity. And this douchebag got to go free, and oh, they go to school together.
Of course. Of
So
course.
yeah. And so I don't know if it's the frat that he's in, but there is a scene in there that basically shows that at least some of the fraternities still worship this dude that started the school. And when I talk about this, like picture Hogwarts, like lots of like capes and hats
Okay.
and darkness. And one of the okay, so I'm getting there, Ty. You stop it. So somewhere in this mix, there's also a professor that teaches, of course, philosophy. Philosophy? Yeah, I think. So everybody pretty much, well, the girls especially, think he's just a big D bag. But he's got a book that he's basing his class on, and it's all about women being subservient, and that their purpose in life is just to, worship their men, and just whatever. And so some of the girls in the class start they start speaking against him, and he's like, "Oh, well," like, "Oh, you men, blah, blah, blah." And he was like, "Well, what makes you think that a man wrote this book that I'm teaching?" But so anyway, that pans to a coffee shop, and these people hate this professor so much that they've got a petition that they're trying to get people to sign to get him the hell out. And they're getting a lot of flack from it. Like it's very much set up as like a girls versus guys type of thing at this school. It's very curious why women are even allowed to go to this school, because the
Mhm.
men that go to this school and the man that founded this school clearly don't believe that women have any place educating themselves or doing anything. So already it's a real head scratcher. The nice guy is introduced. He's just this nice guy, and he signs the petition, and then at some point somebody gets water thrown in their face. I don't think that's really a big deal, but all of this is leading up to this performance that evening. Um that's seems like it's going to be like that the performance in Mean Girls. The little sexy little Santa outfits and so dead girl doesn't show up. They're all talking. Some point a girl talks about her hair clip. She's, one of those combs. She talks
Mm.
about how nobody should be scared. I don't know. It gives her strength. It makes her, I don't know. She basically alludes to an accessory making her brave and keeping her safe. Do you know what a diva cup is?
No.
Okay. So,
I
a
learned that today too.
A Diva cup is a silicone reusable menstrual cup.
Okay.
I don't know the significance of this, but Ty and Brandon spent a lot of time sharing
No,
this scene with me.
Brandon did.
To which one girl, and I'm going to call this girl Billy because she's basically girl Billy from the Power Rangers. She pops in and is like, "Hey man, you have a Diva cup I can borrow?" You don't borrow those things, okay? You just
Yeah.
don't. But apparently the girl says, "I got you," and has like a brand new one and just like gives it to her, and she proceeds to just insert it just with her clothes still on right in front of the other girl. So do with that what you will. Riley walks in, and icicle dead girl isn't there. Somebody isn't there to do the performance. Somebody bails, and I can't remember if it's the girl that's dead or if it's somebody else, but they basically say, "Riley, you got to do this. You got to do this with us. You know all the words. You got to do it." And she's like, "Oh no." She's like, "Douchebag that like assaulted me is going to be in the crowd and I can't do it." And they're like, "Bitch, do it." Riley's looking really scrappy, but she puts on the hoe outfit, and they go out there. And I mean that in a very complimentary way. Like
Yeah.
I would wear that. I would wear it. So they get out there, and you're like, "Oh my gosh, it's gonna be the Mean Girls dance." But so it's basically they're trolling the frat boys, and they've made up their own words to a classic Christmas song that's basically like, "You guys are like taking advantage of us when we're drunk and slipping us roofies and dicks and stuff, and
Biggest dicks.
you're horrible." And so like the frat guys are like outraged, but the star moment is Riley, who takes back all of her courage and takes center stage to basically just like you to these frat guys. And so Riley is on top of the world, and she progressively gets better looking somehow. Like she goes from like scrappy to like, okay, they're all heading out. Nice guy comes out. Long story short, they invite him to come along with them. So Riley's kind of got a boyfriend, or at least an interested boy. And what I take from that is this is probably the first guy that she's led in her life since the incident with the douchebag frat guy. So it's time for Christmas break, and they're all packing up. And oh The girl with the hair on top of her head. Oh, okay. So rewind just a little bit. So before the performance goes down, this is the girl that Riley replaces. She was not the dead girl. So she had a little
so
bit
confused.
she had a little bit too much to drink, and a guy was definitely in the process of taking advantage of her. And Riley basically breaks it up, rescues her from this dude, sends her home. And that's how Riley takes her place in the performance because she was drunk. So while the rest of the group is out sort of spending their last night out before like Christmas break, she's packing. You see her packing. And she starts getting menacing texts from the dead dude that founded the college, same dude that was texting Icicle dead girl. We don't see her ever again. We don't know what happened to her.
Riley or the dead girl?
Okay. Dead girl's dead. Riley is still very much alive. This is the girl that was drunk with the
okay.
And was her Una? Her name may have been not Una. Lindsay. Those are the only names I know are Lindsay, Una, Riley, and Billy.
Affirmative. See, we now have connection to Zordon and Alpha in the command center.
Anyway, so you don't see this girl again, but later on her mom reaches out to Riley and it's clear that she's missing. So while this is going on, nerdy girl, and I can't remember her name, she is in like the sorority house by herself, and you see a shadow person sneak up behind her and strangle her with Christmas lights. So while all this is taking place, nobody knows that she's dead or missing or anything, but Riley is looking for drunk girls. She's looking for her because her mom called her. And she goes to the security guy at the college. And the security guy is basically just like, how do you even know anything, girl? Stupid girl. Your friend is fine. None of your theories are valid. Like, he basically just treats her like an emotionally unstable woman and just tells her to like take a chill pill. And she tries to tell him about the menacing texts and he says, seriously, take a chill pill. And that pretty much brings it up to this scene where she's still looking for that friend and she's peeking in windows and it's very dark in the building.
Okay.
Good luck, Tim.
I'm really sorry. I can't remember the girl's name, but I'll describe her.
That's right. When I get to my part, I'm not going to remember any of that.
girl that they're looking for has this like really messy bun on top of her head and dark hair.
Good luck.
Helena. That's her name.
Remember Bonham Carter?
Yeah. I do now.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
As you wish.
No, I'm sorry.
As I murder you.
All right, hold on. How are you guys watching this?
Oh God!
Oh, Jesus,
my God!
Tim.
We're in Discord.
I'm sorry.
I was
No, I'm sorry.
looking for a comb that I lost.
A courage comb.
See?
I can come
I
back.
told him about that. I never thought I'd say this, but he looks weird without the pervert mustache.
But a few of the boys did confide in me that the prank Mukappa played last night went a little bit too far. I think it only right Miss Waterson remove the video.
Oh, I forgot some stuff.
What was the prank?
It's online.
Did I watch that?
Yeah.
He's a bad.
The song.
Oh, I thought Moot Kappa was the boys.
He was wearing the robes too, and they were like worshiping him.
Between this and her petition against me, it seems Miss Waterson's passion for equality cannot be bridled.
I didn't mean to bring that up. It's just... Hawthorne means so much to me.
Hawthorne.
School has 200 years of history. Many sacrifices have been made to keep our traditions alive.
Sacrifices.
I just want... Miss Stone.
Well, now I can't murder you.
Meta.
So he had the piece of paper that she saw had the names of all the girls in her
Can't
sorority.
believe how easy it was to cook.
There were X's by some of them.
All of my life.
Those are the ones that'll be suspended.
That was a sexy ham share.
Since when do you drink beer?
I like beer.
Okay, new game. Top 3 animals. Go.
Fine, first one would probably be an owl, and then a bunny, and then an ant. Wow.
Third animal, ant. That's what you want in friends.
Why the ant, Marty? I don't know. I guess they're strong, and they're all kind of like one unit. And you can't kill an ant because they're all an extension of the others.
That's really poetic.
What the hell, Chris?
Did you talk to campus security?
You post.
I'm gonna go get Christmas lights for the dinner decor. When you guys fight, high-key stresses me out.
Well, yeah, I thought the point of calling out frat boy rape culture was to inspire women.
We're pissing people off. Gelson is cornering me. I'm getting messed up DMs from God knows who. Helen has disappeared, and now
Wait,
the
hold on.
whole world
No.
knows
Wait, what did
that
Gelson
Brian
say?
Wait, back up. Hold on. You're getting weird DMs?
Yeah.
So am I.
Why wouldn't you have said that at this point?
I that's kind of something I would have mentioned, like just in passing.
Yeah.
They're oddly so close and yet so far away from each other. Like I don't
Right.
understand.
And is anyone else getting a bad vibe from the boyfriend that's just always there?
He's pounding beers now, and he doesn't drink.
Right.
Okay.
This is just getting started.
No. How about
You're
we
not
just-
listening to me. Listening to me.
Those the same lights that they strangled Franny with.
That's Billy's real name.
Yes.
Why are there no other lights?
Right.
Oh, girlfriend. At least use your like iPhone. Like,
I
oh,
wouldn't even be
What
missing
was
if
that?
I just gone home like I wanted to, instead of you forcing me to sing your dumb song.
My song.
Are they
That was
eyes?
my song? We did
There's
that
a-
for you.
a
I
person
wouldn't
in a
have done it
mask.
If you didn't, you're so pushy.
But why are the
Chris.
lights red?
You
Eyes
never
red.
stop,
look
do
like
you?
Green Goblin.
Stop because they don't stop. Not everybody wants to be like you. Some of us are quite happy to just disappear.
This
God.
is why he drinks.
I got it. I get it now. I get it now.
If a bunch of frat bros had gotten up and sang a song about how, I don't know, women were just bimbos who like to show yeah, you'd be
First
livid.
line of dialogue,
Difference, Midge.
How?
other than babe.
Why are you allowed to say all this shit about men and we're supposed to just sit here and take it?
Because men have all the power.
Not all men have power.
Did you just not all men me? Did you just
Not all men are rapists, Chris, okay? I'm not. But you just lumped me in with the bad ones?
I will bring you to your knees.
Taking her to church.
Oh God, I knew that's where that was going.
You beg for mercy?
At church, confession.
What did you just do?
I said, hey, Calvin Hawthorne, why don't you come down here, bite my ass, and make me a panini on my mom's press?
She didn't
Damn.
that fast.
Oh!
It's Zool.
Darts?
Holy!
And the arrows.
It's a bow and an arrow.
It's curious that there are like professional weapons now, but there were Christmas lights and a icicle used for the
True.
other 2 murders.
I knew Helena was dead.
BT dubs, no one has seen Helena
No,
yet.
we don't know that. We don't know that. All we know is that we need to get out of here.
Who is that guy?
Could be anyone. The Deeks, Gelson.
This is when they're gonna find her
Here,
body,
make a
probably.
list of all the guys that want to kill us, or we could get out of here. We could get help.
Or she's the killer.
It hurts too much to
Oh. But she's not.
Where's your phone, Maya?
Downstairs.
It sounded like she said it hurts too much to
I'm
poop.
downstairs. Marty's bleeding really bad. I need to.
Oh.
The Dementors are here. That does look like Green Arrow, doesn't it?
It does right there. So bad.
It's the crossover film that no one knew we needed.
And I know that we butt heads
And we still
sometimes.
didn't want.
And the Flash comes in.
And I know that I always love you.
I've screwed up the timeline.
I went back in time and changed the timeline, and now things here are different than before I left.
I know she's got blood on her face, but it looks like she's got a gouge in her cheek.
It does.
This lighting is sick.
Yeah, I gotta give it to him. They
I
nailed
like
that.
it. Oh yeah.
There's Helena.
There's a trail. There's a
There's
scene
her
from the
bun.
trailer.
There's her fun. All right, so I never saw the trailer. Like, I know nothing about this movie. So,
Where's Marty?
The trailer gave everything away in a horrible manner.
I was having this
Unless it didn't. But I think it
except
did, though.
I'm still betting that the main bad guy is a woman.
Right, and you may be right.
It could be Helena.
There's someone in the house.
Oh. Someone hurts my girl, it's my duty to protect her. Show yourself, coward! This is a man!
Oh God!
Is that gonna protect you against the bow and arrow?
Dr. Doom!
Right?
Would you like to touch my butt? How'd he get his tongue through that?
I mean, unless the cult aspect is just a red herring, they really shouldn't have shown that part at all yet.
Yeah.
Like, that should have been a mystery that like was
Sorry, there
unveiled
was
later
a
on.
there was a cult,
Ooh.
Tim. Sorry about that. I
We
forgot.
got
to
stabbed
tell you.
hard.
You know, I would never, ever think put my keys through my fingers. So I'm glad everybody knows this.
I was literally told to do that when I was younger.
Yeah, me too.
My parents didn't love me.
It was literally my mom who told me to
Yeah,
do it.
I've never
Yeah.
heard that.
It's like if someone's following you, you put your keys between your fingers. Go for the eyes.
I was told to curl up in a ball and wet myself.
My dad also said to not go to the cops, to go to him, and he'll take care of it.
And he probably would.
Yeah,
He would.
yeah.
I mean, like, we already know there's going to be 30 of them if it's a cult. Like,
Right.
this is just one random person.
Oh, what if it's what if it's one of the dead girls?
I mean, it could be Helena.
Oh!
See, I mean... Oh, there too! Oh my god!
It's like Scream!
You saw the cult! You saw it!
But, like, there are some very serious undertones and like, socioeconomical undertones.
There's some serious overtones in this.
Well,
They're not even
yeah.
undertones anymore.
Hey, wasn't she bleeding to death?
Yes, she was. I'm
she
very
just said-
concerned
Did
by
she-
how this is happening.
Did
Yeah,
she
she-
find a spare diva
Oh!
cup?
I don't think it matters anymore. I think you pulled it out. Blood sacrifice.
Hate this movie, by the way. I don't hate this. I'm amused. I'm entertained.
There's a bow on that door because when you open
Yes,
the door...
it's like the raptor scene. If he jumps up on that countertop, I will lose my mind.
You hear him making the squawk sound. Honk.
This
I
has
remember.
to be an homage to Jurassic Park. This has to be.
I want to believe that, but I also have
Come on,
more of a
Lex and
feeling
Tim.
they're like, that's in a better movie. Let's do that.
I don't understand why they stopped there.
It's...
Run after the reflection. Oh, here's the D-bag.
Use a ladle.
Tap,
God.
tap it on the floor. Tap, tap, taparoo. This is Jurassic Park. He's on the countertop. He's on the
He's on the
countertop.
countertop.
Oh. That was amazing.
Why would she just stand there and watch that? Like she's
So many
like,
questions.
She's doing nothing.
The security guard's gonna come in and be like, "You started without me, God."
Why were you guys assaulting that perfectly innocent man?
Oh God. Oh, yes.
Well,
Oh, that's a different house.
Mike, that's Mike's house.
That's a different house, right?
it's Delta Sigma.
No, that's that house.
Yeah.
That's not.
There's-
Oh, that's
So
the frat
there's
house.
multiple
That's the frat
attacks.
house.
Yeah, there's Mike's house.
So there's multiple attacks happening, and this place wasn't called. This place didn't call security.
Why isn't there blood?
I've seen him before.
Because he's a Dementor.
It's sacrifices.
Oh God, oh God.
Darkness.
They're not gonna be.
Imprisoning me.
Yeah, I mean we knew that.
Yeah, there's blood. I see it.
That's the dude.
Oh no, that's that black goo.
Yeah.
I was. Oh, that's the timer.
That's what I thought.
Connor!
Are
As
you in a
soon-
TV studio?
It looks like you're like at
No,
like
my
a-
basement.
It looks like you're at
Yeah.
like the aggro crag or something.
Right.
It's my Christmas light.
Connor!
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
A little
Alright.
too loud. Yeah.
Too loud? Oh, okay.
Hi,
Can
buddy.
you turn that down in Zoom? I don't know what I'm doing.
Hey, I think I did a pretty good job.
You did
right
fine. I'm teasing you.
Oh,
Except
I'm gonna do terrible because I don't know
So,
anything that's going on in
Connor,
this movie.
Except I forgot about the ritual.
It's gonna be all Tim. He's gonna recap everything that's happened so far. So it's gonna be good.
It's gonna be bad, so bad.